Hey everybody, Mr. Regan here, and today we're going to be looking at our key concept diagram survey as we look to understand the diagram we'll be using for our Chapter 2 review to help explain our key concepts. And we'll be looking at how to not only understand the diagram, but how to use it with our key concepts. So in the next set of tasks, you're going to be clicking on a boxing diagram link and using that to not only help you connect your key concepts to real life, but also to connect the main ideas of our key concepts to what you see in the diagram. So when you click on the diagram, it's going to look like this, and you're going to see two sets of boxers. We have the blue boxer and we have the red boxer. Now the blue boxer here is going to be boxing using a heavy bag boxing. So this bag here that you see him hitting has a high mass versus the red boxer here is using a speed bag boxing. And this boxing bag here has very low mass. And as you notice, we have a bunch of different things going on with force, mass, and velocity. So each of our boxers are using different forces to affect the mass or the velocity of our different massed bags. And your goal is to use these diagrams or to use this diagram of the two boxers to help explain our key concepts and to help show how our key concepts connect to real life. So let's go ahead and look at an example of how we can use the force, mass, and velocity in these diagrams to connect to our key concepts. So looking at our first key concept, you're going to drag and drop your vocab words in here. So we know that the very first key concept, a force is required to change the velocity of an object. So your job will be to connect that diagram to this key concept, or in other words, how to show this key concept connects to the real world. And in this case, what we're looking to do is connect these big ideas of force and change in velocity and that object that's being used. So when looking at the diagram, you will see that both boxers use a force to change the velocity of the different bags. So notice I'm connecting the boxers and the bags to the force that they're using and the velocity of that bag that's changing. I then go on to say that the velocity of the bag changes by slowing down, speeding up, or changing direction. So now I'm going on to explain how the change in velocity actually affects the bag itself. So I'm talking about how the bag speeds up, slows down, or maybe changes direction. And you can be more specific with that if you wanted to. You could talk about how the red boxer is causing the bag to speed up or move faster versus the blue boxer is taking a little bit more force to move it just a little bit, and so on. So your job is to connect all the main ideas in your key concept to what you see happening in the diagram. So from here, your job is going to be to ask yourself, looking at our survey, do you understand what the diagram is showing? And do you understand how to use it to explain our key concept? If the answer is yes, put your X in green. If you put your X in yellow or red, reach out. Otherwise, good luck.